Welcome to the Monday Morning Protocol, Week 001, the God of Flyover Country. Let's begin with the data point, the 90% rule. Metric, time at the peak versus time on the pavement. Here is the insight. My morning run is 90% ugly scenery. If I believe God is only waiting at the picturesque finish line, then I am functionally an atheist for the vast majority of my exertion. Status critical failure. Theological error. The field report. Location, the pavement between my front door and Lake Michigan. Current status, out of breath. The variable is the commute mentality. My usual run has a very specific ROI calculation. If I push hard enough, I can make it from my driveway down to Lake Michigan. There, I get the payoff. The lighthouse, the golden sand, and the Instagram moment that proves I'm living the good life. But to get there, I have to go through the middle. The direct route to the lake is void of scenery. There are no dramatic vistas. It is just a flat, sprawling grid of aging suburban neighborhoods, vinyl siding, and a hospital complex. I call this the Flatlands. Culture and, let's be honest, my own ego tells me this area is just a commute. I treat these miles like a layover, checking my Garmin watch, convinced that the only thing that matters is the lighthouse at the end. I treat the ordinary moments like the price I have to pay for the future I want. But the data is irrefutable. I spent about 5 minutes at the lighthouse. I spent 45 minutes on the pavement. We treat the middle, the school drop-off, the commute, the stack of dirty dishes as flyover country. It's just a space we have to cross to get to the good stuff. But if I treat the Flatlands as dead time, I am killing off 90% of my life. The intel. Inhabiting is greater than escaping. We live in an achievement society. As a data scientist, I see the obsession with outliers everywhere, the top 1% of the bell curve. We want the viral moment and the corner office. But if we look at the life of Jesus, we see a massive data anomaly. Before the miracles, before the cross, and before the resurrection, there were the 30 silent years. Jesus spent 90% of his time on earth living in the Flatlands. He didn't have a platform. He had a wood shop. He didn't have disciples. He had customers. He dealt with supply chain issues, difficult neighbors, and the daily grind of manual labor. If God thought the ordinary was a waste of time, Jesus would have skipped it. But he didn't. He inhabited it. The premise of this newsletter and this community is simple. We are done waiting for the lighthouse. We are stopping the treadmill. We are acknowledging that the middle isn't a barrier to spiritual life. It is the location of it. God isn't just waiting for you at the finish line. He is currently keeping pace with you on the vinyl siding stretch of the road. If he is omnipresent, he is in the traffic jam. If he is a father, he is interested in how you handle the broken toaster. Protocol, reclaiming holy ground. Mission, stop escaping the boring moments. Inhabit them. Step 1, identify the dead time. Look at your calendar for today. Find the most boring, frustrating, or useless block of time. The 20-minute commute, the 15 minutes folding laundry, the time spent waiting for a meeting to start. Step 2, the override. Do not zone out. Do not numb out with a podcast. Acknowledge the reality of the moment with a tactical prayer. Lord, this is just asphalt, but you are here. I claim this boring 20 minutes as holy ground. I am punching in with you. The Fire Team Challenge. A cord of 3 strands is not quickly broken. This protocol works best when you aren't a lone wolf. Forward this to one other guy this morning. Not a group chat, just one guy who you know is tired. I'm trying this. You in? See you in the Flatlands. Brian.